watching the Padres game last weekend against the I think it was last weekend against the Pirates.
Yeah.
But I was watching on the Pirate feed.
Okay.
So they have Bob Walk, who I remember from 1979.
Pitcher. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he's like 70 years old at this
point.
Point. And he's one of the announcers. And then they had some other announcer guy. Then they brought in Steve Blass.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Blass is like 90 years old.
Yeah, well, yeah, he lost control of his pitching back in 73 or 74. Yeah. He was like one of their top pitchers, and then all of a sudden he just lost total control.
Yeah, he just ended.
Yeah.
Well, so now what you had and they kept this guy over for an inning too, which really drove me crazy.
Okay.
I'm watching the game. These two are talking about the old days.
Yeah.
But they're not talking about the old days in a way like anybody that follows baseball a little bit might be interested in. Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
I don't know what happened.
I hear you.
All right. It phased out for a minute. I'm just having ghosts tonight, I guess. This machine's fucking up. The processing machine's fucking up. It's one of them nights. But
the ghost in the machine.
It really is. But anyway, so like I was saying, they're telling stories that no one would understand unless you were a professional ball player.
Okay.
This goes on for 2 fucking innings. They're just like, yeah, and they're using all these weird catchphrases that, even me who follows baseball fairly religiously, I've never heard. They're like, yeah, we used to use the zip, flip, skip, just shit that I've never heard before.
Okay.
Get more metal in your inbox. The Classic Metal Show is on Substack. Listen or watch for free or subscribe for VIP exclusive content. Find us at cmspn.substack.com.
I'm watching this. The other guy who's sitting there clearly doesn't know what they're talking about. Then, apparently, in the old days, I guess Steve Blass was an announcer after his baseball career.
Yes, that is correct.
So I did not know this. So apparently one of his things that he used to do in the 7th inning stretch was throw baseballs from the press box.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to stop doing it because he conked some lady in the head.
Yeah, of course.
At some point.
Right.
So he had to stop doing it.
Sure.
So now on this day, on this game, they're going to bring back the throwing baseballs, but they had little soft spongy balls instead of real baseballs.
Real baseballs, yeah.
Yeah, and so these guys are talking some language I don't understand, and they're signing these rubber baseballs. So you can imagine how good the commentary was as they signed literally 50 of these fucking things. They both signed them.
All right.
While they're trying to talk and broadcast a game. So the one thing I did pick out was that they had to do it in the 5th inning instead of the 7th because Bob Walk or Steve Blass couldn't stay all the way till the 7th inning because he's 90 years old.
Right.
This is a day game. Let me remind, this is a day game. So he can't stay all the way till 3:30. So they got to throw these baseballs at 2:00, apparently. So they sign them all. 5th inning ends. Him and Bob Walk start chucking these balls. And I mean, they are not just flipping them over. They are chucking these balls like hard.
Okay.
Well, they didn't make any announcement about it. Okay. There was no announcement on the loudspeaker. And now if you direct your eyes to the press box, Pirates legend Steve Blass will be throwing out souvenir balls or something, right?
Right.
So you got this camera guy, you got a split screen of the guys in the booth and the people underneath the press box. And these guys are fucking flinging these balls. And they are just hitting people, everybody in the head. Nobody's looking for this. They made no announcement about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the right inning. It should have been in between the 7th inning. And all these people just getting fucking clocked with these little sponge balls in the head. And they're like, fuck? It was the dumbest goddamn thing. And I'm watching, I'm like, Jesus, man, what happened to baseball commentary? It used to be so good. Every team used to have pretty good announcers. Now you got these fucking chuckleheads throwing baseballs and trying to do commentary while signing them. It was the worst fucking commentary. They're talking about being in the encyclopedia baseball. They were talking about that. Like, I don't know if you even know. Do you know what the encyclopedia baseball is?
I'm not aware, no.
There's a book. Gets updated every year. It has every player that's ever played in the major leagues in the book. And it has just basically their stats. They played 20 years. They were 180 and 110 as a pitcher or whatever they were. It just has their basic stats and their basic thing. But it's a big, thick book. It's fucking War and Peace. So they pull it out. They put it on the table and they go, yeah, this is the big book. This is the one everybody wants to get into. They start telling stories about them getting their names in this book.
Okay.
Everybody that's ever played one inning of Major League Baseball's in the book.
Right.
So it's like, why is this an accomplishment? Why are you celebrating this? Steve Blass played about 13 years?
Yeah, he was from the 60s into the 70s.
So probably 13, 15 years. Bob Walk played about 15 years.
Yeah.
These guys were in the fucking book year 1. Pitch 1. Why are you celebrating this?
I don't know.
But it was just such horrible commentary that closed out with people getting pelted with fucking rubber balls. It was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. All right, let's go back to this video here. I'm just going to scroll through.
Just go.
Oh, yeah, he's getting led away. So.
Yeah, everybody just walked away.
Yeah, this is just some looky-loo. And these guys probably saying, that fucking guy did. He started everything.
There's the police.
Oh, they're here now. Yeah. Now that the vendor's gone.
Yeah.
Let's see, what are they saying?
Everybody with the backpack.
Huh?
Everybody with the backpack.
Their fucking backpacks, yeah. And this guy trying to tell the police he didn't do nothing wrong. That's the guy, right?
I don't know if that's him or not.
I think that's the guy.
I think it is, yeah.
And he's trying to tell the cops he didn't do nothing wrong. Meanwhile, he's spitting the guy's fucking face. Fuck that guy. Yeah, that's the guy.
Well, that made for some entertaining, post-show, post-game show.
It's the most fireworks the fucking Pirates have had in years.
Yeah.
Is that a Doc Ellis t-shirt?
Yeah, Doc Ellis.
Look at that. Like, anybody that can be high as a motherfucker, tripping balls and pitching no-hitters, okay with me. Especially after Tuesday.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get out of bed. I think I pitched a perfect game or a no-hitter or something, did he?
Yeah, it was a no-hitter.
Huh. No-hitter, he was tripping. Too funny.
High on acid.
Yep.